Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You know, when you think about the most valuable materials on Earth, what comes to mind? Gold? Diamonds? Well, what if I told you that some of the most crucial materials for our future are not just the flashy ones, but everyday metals like copper? And what if I told you the US government just made a huge move that officially puts copper, silver, and a few other surprising elements in the same VIP club as materials vital for our national security? Stick around, because this story is much bigger than just a government list. It affects everything from your smartphone to the future of green energy. So, let's break it down. The United States Geological Survey, or USGS, recently updated its list of critical minerals. This isn't just some dusty government document. Think of it as a most wanted list. But instead of criminals, it's for resources that are absolutely essential for America's economy and defense. The list just got a major expansion, growing from 50 to 60 minerals. The headline, "Grabbers? Copper and silver have finally made the cut." Now, you might be thinking, copper? Isn't that just for pipes and pennies? And you're not wrong, but that's old school thinking. Today, copper is the backbone of the green energy revolution. Electric vehicles, for example, use about 4 times more copper than a traditional gasoline car. Wind turbines and solar panels are packed with it. It's the superconductor that connects our sustainable future. The government's decision to add copper to this list is a massive acknowledgement that our transition to clean energy is now a matter of national security. We can't build a green future if we can't get the copper to wire it all together. Then there's silver. It's not just for jewelry and silverware anymore. Silver is a superstar in the tech world. It has the highest electrical and thermal conductivity of any metal, making it irreplaceable in high-end electronics, solar cells, and even in medical applications. By adding silver to the list, the U.S. is signaling that securing our technological supply chains is a top priority. We need a reliable source of silver to keep our innovation engine running. But this update wasn't just about copper and silver. The list saw 10 new additions in total, and each one tells a part of this larger story about securing our future. Let's talk about some of the others, because they are just as important. First up, uranium. This one is a big deal. For decades, the conversation around uranium has been complex, but with a renewed global push for clean, reliable, baseload power, nuclear energy is making a major comeback. Countries are realizing that to hit zero-carbon goals, we need nuclear in the mix. By designating uranium as critical, the U.S. is stating loud and clear that energy independence includes nuclear power, and we need to shore up our domestic supply chain for uranium fuel. This is a strategic move to reduce reliance on foreign sources, which can be unstable. Then we have metallurgical coal. This might surprise you, as we often hear about phasing out coal. But it's crucial to distinguish between thermal coal, used for power plants, and metallurgical or coking coal. Met coal is an essential ingredient in the steelmaking process. You can't make high-quality steel without it. And you can't build bridges, skyscrapers, cars, or wind turbines without steel. So, until we find a new, scalable way to produce green steel, met coal remains fundamentally critical to our entire industrial base. Another interesting addition is potash. If you've ever used fertilizer on your lawn or garden, you've used potash. It's a key source of potassium, a vital nutrient for agriculture. As the global population grows, ensuring food security is paramount. A stable domestic supply of potash means we can support our farmers and ensure a resilient food supply chain. This move is about securing our ability to feed ourselves, which is one of the most basic elements of national security. The list also includes some less common but equally vital elements. Take rhenium, for example. It's an extremely rare metal, one of the rarest on Earth. Its primary use is in high-temperature superalloys for jet engines and gas turbines. It allows engines to run hotter and more efficiently, which is critical for both commercial aviation and military aircraft. Securing a supply of rhenium is directly tied to maintaining our aerospace and defense superiority. And what about silicon? Not to be confused with silicone, the rubbery polymer. We're talking about silicon, the element that gave Silicon Valley its name. It's the bedrock of the entire digital world. Every computer chip, every solar panel, every piece of modern electronics is built on a foundation of high-purity silicon. As we become more and more of a digital society, our reliance on silicon is only going to grow. Designating it as critical is, frankly, a no-brainer. The final additions are zinc and lead, two workhorse metals we might take for granted. Zinc is essential for galvanizing steel to prevent rust, extending the life of our infrastructure. Lead is the foundation of the massive battery market, particularly for industrial and automotive batteries. While new battery chemistries are emerging, lead-acid batteries remain a cost-effective and reliable technology for many applications. So, why does this list even matter? What happens now? By designating these minerals as critical, the U.S. government unlocks a range of tools to support their domestic production. This can include streamlining the permitting process for new mines, providing financial incentives, and funding research and development for better extraction and recycling methods. The goal is simple: reduce our dependence on foreign countries, especially potential adversaries, for the materials we need to thrive. For decades, we've offshored a lot of our mining and mineral processing. It was cheaper and easier. But the geopolitical landscape has shifted. The pandemic and recent global conflicts have shown us just how fragile our supply chains can be. A single disruption in another part of the world can have a massive ripple effect here at home, leading to shortages and price spikes. This isn't just about economics, it's about sovereignty. The ability to source and process these critical minerals on our own soil or from trusted allies is a powerful strategic advantage. This updated list is a roadmap for the future of American industry. It's a declaration of intent. It says that we are getting serious about rebuilding our industrial base, securing our supply chains, and leading the world in the technologies of the 21st century. It's a move that will have long-term consequences for investment, for jobs, and for our place in the world. From the copper in the electric car you might be driving in a few years, to the silicon in the device you're watching this on, to the potash that helped grow the food on your table. These critical minerals are the invisible foundation of our modern lives. The government's new list is simply catching up to that reality. It's a wake-up call and a call to action. What do you think about these additions? Are there any other minerals you think should be on the list? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your perspective on this. And if you found this breakdown interesting and want to stay updated on the big shifts happening in technology, energy, and the economy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support really helps us continue making videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.